are now on the clock. Are now on the clock. Bears are now on the clock. The Titans are now on the clock. On the clock. Are now on the clock. Are now on the clock. The Titans are now on the clock. are now on the clock. Bears are now on the clock. The Titans are now on the clock. Are now on the clock. The Bears are now on the clock. now on the clock. Bears are now on the clock. The Titans are now on the clock. Are now on the clock. The Bears are now on the clock. The Bears are now on the clock. The Titans are now on the clock. The Titans are now on the clock. The Bears are now on the clock. Bears are now on the clock. The Titans are now on the clock. 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 The Bears are now on the clock. The Bears are now on the clock. The Titans are now on the clock. The Titans are now on the clock. The Bears are now on the clock. The Bears are now on the clock. The Titans are now on the clock. The Titans are now on the clock. Bears are now on the clock. Are now on the clock. The Titans are now on the clock.
Installing your game plan. installing your game plan. Installing your game plan.
Alright, alright, alright. Oh, you got oh. I was about to say, I'm so dumb. I was about to say, when you got Odell Beckham Jr. going, which are the Dolphins, I forgot. Guy King is in the building.
Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuned. Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Tennessee Titans and the Miami Dolphins. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
So,
Now Jackson on first down. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. These two teams, Titans and Dolphins, met last year, Week 5. That was Jay Cutler versus Matt Castle, and it was the Dolphins getting a fourth-quarter touchdown from Jarvis Landry, and they held on to win 16-10 in South Florida. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
I think you put injuries off. That's true.
Play action. Now Jackson. He gets it to Brown. Complete. Antonio Brown. Kiss him goodbye. Touchdown, Titans. Antonio Brown, 57 yards. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Yeah, I think it just didn't want to be a distraction. That was a good...
On first down, it's Smith. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught at the 25.
Oh, dang it.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Allen Robinson, 69 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. And here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now it's Jackson. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one goes for 24 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Stephon Tuitt came out at Notre Dame as another one of those really tall defensive ends, and you just wondered, would they be able to have the leverage to bend and make plays? I think he just gave us an answer with that tackle.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now it's Jackson. He can run for it, and he will. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
This will be fielded at the 8.
Oh, you got it.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 30, 10, 5. Touchdown number 1 of the NFL career for young star Saquon Barkley as they have taken the lead. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
It just depends on how fast that thing goes.
Jackson on first down, forced out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here's Jackson to throw. And an alley.
Oh, no, my gosh.
By the Dolphins.
Why do you dive like that?
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon.
Second of all, hold on. Let me do something else because this game, this is manual.
second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. They've got it 1st and 10 following the fumble recovery.
52. 35. Hey, let's roll. Set. Fire, DD.
Following the fumble recovery, Smith. And that's complete to the tight end, Hireman. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Detroit! Detroit! Back there, Philly, here we go.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd.
Oh, my
He rifles
God.
one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find the spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
After the interception, here's Smith. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Odell Beckham, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
It feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give himself space to fade away from him and catch the football, and that's exactly what happened there.
Zuerlein out now to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get them back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
I was trying to... Yeah. Just didn't work out.
Jack, Patriot!
Now Jackson on 2nd down. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Jackson now. He may try and run for this. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off the dump. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Michael Bannon able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
I know
the Titans on play, 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Jackson. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down and inside the 5-yard line.
He'll get it up the middle, and he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Throwing is Jackson. Out to his left. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a 1-score game at 20-13. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like that one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that part. I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's had his chances in this game. He just hasn't been able to find any daylight so far.
Patience, patience, patience. And that's the hard part for a runner because they expect every run to be a big one for something to pop.
Oh, yeah.
So they have to sometimes go through the struggles before it happens for them later in the game. But you got to give credit to the rest of the team. They've worked around the fact that he hasn't had his normal big game.
Yeah, despite his struggles, still winning here in the 2nd quarter. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up.
I know I wasn't paying
attention. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away.
Andy Lee.
And look at this. It's a fake. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout.
Got Lamar
As
Jackson
now. 15 seconds to play in the first half. On second down, here's Jackson. Walker with a grab, left side. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
That was a long.
Now a play fake here on first down. Steps away. Throw left side complete. It's Walker. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This one taken from the 7. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Here's Smith. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Ryan Shazier in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
So what's the word I'm looking for here about how this drive just started?
Disjointed?
I'll go with that one. I mean, think about it. First down, took a bad loss on a running play. Take the sack on second down. Now they got to come up with something big here on third.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Smith.
Oh my gosh.
He's going to go down again. Ryan Robinson in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long.
That's be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense.
Oh my God,
get that
that's a good
momentum
punt.
because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. It's a nifty
Antonio
return
Brown,
of 29
boy.
yards. And it'll be Titan football. Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third. They were able to get the stop defensively, and now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On second down, Jackson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pick up there at 20 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn.
That was a
it's
good
also
one,
a game of
wasn't
mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get
out of the
matchup
way.
against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time, I think. He's going to eat this one as down he goes. The 4-time All-Pro, Navarro Bowman. And they're going to face a third down. And for the defense, their third sack of the game.
That number tells you that they're starting to put it together with their defensive game plan. They're starting to feel pretty good about what the offense is doing, bringing the pressure at the right time, and putting the quarterback on the ground.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't really go as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down. It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you get the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So that one is his third of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. This one taken from the 7. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his
skills,
guys. But he plays
Stop
hard
him right here so I get the ball
and that
back.
motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution
so annoying.
on this one, right?
You get a good play and then the freaking time goes off. Oh, gosh.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. A shotgun snap for Smith. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ryan Robinson able to track him down for a loss of 13. And it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
I
Give
can't.
them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over first and 10. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a first and 10. Jackson being chased out left. And his throw is incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Dotson with a grab over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and
Oh!
Taking it right down,
Hey!
Titans.
Hey!
Great effort there. 35 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
That is horrible, man.
So they went
You've got to be embarrassed because you're really good at stopping the
They
run.
also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having to pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, third down. They don't care that it's third and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call a running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up because I haven't been an offensive lineman yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside
Still
their
enough
own
time for you to
territory,
catch
which
up.
means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
Pressure comes, and the Titans.
I'm surprised you're holding the ball that long.
Ryan Robinson in there to get him his second
It must be
sack now
my
in
players
the
must be
afternoon.
putting good coverage
Brandon,
in
if I'm
there.
an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that,
I got some pretty good
because
secondary
I'm going to use their
players, so I
aggressiveness
guess that's
against them
why.
as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen
'Cause I got
soon.
Chris Harris and Kareem Jackson.
Off of play action, here's Smith. And he goes down, it's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
Adrian Claiborne.
In there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From his goal line here, Smith. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's
Oh, what?
complete. Odell Beckham Jr. Tackles into the end zone for a Dolphins
I literally ran in front of you.
Odell Beckham, 6 yards.
I gotta see a
The
replay.
Dolphins have taken the lead
That is
in the fourth.
ridiculous.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
Dude.
How?
There's nothing like being aggressive.
96-yard touchdown.
I literally... I was even speeding up too so I can beat you. Like, I was literally beating you. Look at that. That's stupid. I was literally in front of you.
Look at that.
Of course it's Odell Beckham Jr. though.
And then look how close you are to me.
I was trying to strip the ball.
and then boom.
That's horrible.
Oh my god.
Preaching that to your team.
I thought I had good
Following
momentum
through
going, and
all
then
the
you
way
pull
through.
that
Go
crap
ahead and throw
off.
one more up there. Why
Oh
not?
my
Been a
god.
great game, and we are not done yet.
Freaking
And it's no good. It has not been his
Now
day.
you put
That's
me in
the
good
second
position
extra
just in
point
case
he's
I have to
missed so
kick a field
far.
goal now.
Zerline
Can you
out now
please
to
turn
kick
that
this
crap
one away.
off? I don't want to hear myself.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10.
Oh,
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at
Tyler
the
Bird.
30-yard line. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Alex Anzalone coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
I was
The
paying
amount of
attention
sacks that
to
they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first.
Damn
and
it,
goal at the
dude.
5. And out come the Dolphins now. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Smith. This will be caught just inside the 10.
I'm trying to cut
Only
back
a yard on the completion. It's second and goal.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Second and goal from inside the 5. He's going to get it running right. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
Gosh.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion
you can kick
after this.
Yeah.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And Zerline's kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. He couldn't quite hold it.
He dropped it? Motherfucker, dude.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, my God. I thought your opponent was serving to come straight at me.
The Titans on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. He's back to throw.
Why did he cut like that?
Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
Back to throw.
Oh, my God.
Got him in. It's Brashad Perriman. Fighting his way through contact. And he'll be marked down deep into Miami
gosh, he
territory.
literally just saved
They
himself.
keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there in the final minute. And the Titans can have the lead if they hit the extra point.
Get your finger out of the way.
Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Bro.
And And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Alex Smith and company heading back out there now. This is something we've seen many times over the course of his career. Can he pull off another fourth-quarter comeback?
And it's very strange, isn't it? Because when it's a player of this magnitude, even though the guys are...
And hit behind.
Oh, yeah!
The football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Titans. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
I could take that. Not my enemy.
That penalty is declined.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And partner, this this first game that we get to call together,
I thought that touchdown
so special.
so
Every year,
much.
week 1, you had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season. We get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
So for Tim,
you got problems, and Haynes boy said, "Daddy John is gone."
That has to be a kid.
I'm gonna put rest in peace, Daddy John.
Alright, so we're gonna do yours next. Well, that running back I had was doing good, so I'm gonna.
Start your
He
week
could
by
get-
installing your game plan.
Oh, yes. Sunday prime time. They're gonna have a little player-to-player comparison pretty soon. Oh my gosh, I can't. Look at that. I like that. Yeah. Ooh, I got Harold Landry, sweet. Cole Beasley.
The oldest rivalry in the NFL on the first Sunday night of the year. It's the coach. This is week 1 of the NFL.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Tonight, it's the Sunday night opener for the new NFL season between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. This is fielded at the goal line.
That guy's fast, man.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be brought out by a man who hails from Sulphur, Louisiana, played his college ball at Mississippi State, the quarterback, Dak Prescott.
What's always interesting to me is how we discuss a quarterback going into his 3rd year, especially one that's played a lot in the first 2. Dak Prescott, rookie year, off the charts. Record, numbers, you name it. Second year, the numbers didn't match up. The team didn't win as much. I thought he improved as a quarterback as the season went on.
And of course, Aaron Rodgers came back in full clutch.
I think that what he's going to be is one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL when time proves out.
A second down throw for Prescott. Letting one go deep here for Gronk.
What?
It's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Defense.
Man. Dude, imagine, man.
Gronk, so tough to cover. Sometimes the flag's going to come out.
His size and his ability create a lot of these pass interference calls. If you're trying to go through him to get to the ball, that's almost impossible, and he benefits on that.
I was trying to grab the ball, man. He set me up.
First carry for a Kenosha native and former Badger, Melvin Gordon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
I knew you were going to do that.
16, and the drive will continue.
I know my voice cracked.
Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that,
shut
it
up.
could be a long night defensively.
Before I punch you in your throat and make your voice crack.
When they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere.
Yeah,
that time it fell incomplete.
After
the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. There's Prescott. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
With that kind of loss of yards, that is usually an error by the guy carrying the ball. At the 1-yard line, you can't get too fancy there. You just got to try and plow forward and get what you can.
It's just a disaster. You go back to the 6 after you were at the 1. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Prescott now. Forced out to his left.
Oh my God.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Rob Gronkowski from 6 yards away. And the Bears have taken the early lead. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
Yeah, it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Now here's Bryant to kick it away.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was going to be a bad kicker or at least. Calvin Ridley.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st
Aaron
and 10
Rodgers
at their 25-yard line. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Got a man. It's the first NFL catch for Calvin Ridley. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
And I got Deontay Foreman.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Oh, dang it.
There to escape, and he goes down. Dalvin Tomlinson able to drop him for a loss of 4. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers.
I have no idea.
He's taken down. A Bear sack.
I always love the opening game of the season, and for the players, always nice to get those firsts out of the way, isn't it? How about here? The first sack of the season. Not just in the first game, but in the opening drive. That's the way to get things kicked off.
Now it's Tate. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Bears take over. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
It's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets them back for 2nd down.
Fletcher Cox is flexing his cock. I guess that's his new nickname.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
Flips middle finger towards Seattle sideline as he parts off with a fractured leg. Dang! He flipped off the Seattle sideline. Earl Thomas. He's pretty much going
off the play fake. Prescott flushed out right. And incomplete on the deep ball. Jordan Matthews, the one he was looking for. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a
something.
touchdown already in their first drive? It's certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
And I got a player injured.
Quarterback's
I don't know what's going on with your offensive line, but
here's Marquette King now. As his first
you got
will
Marquette
come from
King.
inside
I was
his
thinking
own
of
end
just
zone.
I got Coldplay instead.
Taking it about the 36.
21
yards. Well done on the return. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10.
Ben
The
Roethlisberger
Packers
was
offense now, they get ready
Christian,
to head back on
yeah.
the field. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt
They
sincerely
got
that they'll have
DeAndre
to punt
Hopkins
here
over
because
there.
they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11.
I was in.
Now a first carry for Deontay Foreman, who was lost to the Achilles injury last year.
What did he even do?
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. It's caught. This is White. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're right there in that middle ground. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Manti Te'o in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Fine.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. A carry for Foreman, and he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Wesley Woodyard. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Damn.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Muscles him off. Flush to his right.
Thank you.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. Well, the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Pass interference. Defense.
What? Why am I getting penalties?
Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them.
Dude, this game is on your side right now.
Instead,
Oh my gosh.
yardage against them.
Oh, man. I'm getting lucky, man.
Guys, coming now.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing. Prescott. Eluding the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Carlos Dunlap. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1.
That's okay.
The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player,
there you go,
right?
buddy.
Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. This one caught by Ridley. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now here's Michael Dixon on for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. On the return, it's Tate. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Going up top.
What?
And it is caught. Touchdown, Bears. 2 first-half touchdown passes.
That is
now
so
for Dak
dumb.
Prescott. And the Bears will extend. Their lead. Bryant now to tack on the extra point. Bryant's extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Atama Rubin continuing to fight downfield. The big tackle gets him for a loss of 11. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Look at the passing yards by both of those. 46 and 26. That's horrible. Oh, boys. Very. I really tried to hit this, but I guess I'm getting off the base. Are you still watching this?
The Packers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Rodgers going to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball run free and brings up 4th down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now here's Michael Dixon. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken around the 12. A second hurdle. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Thomas, the intended target, and it's second down.
Corner is.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hey, 47. Good. Up, 47.
Play action now. Prescott. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
I think his name's Hoyer or something.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Final play of the half. Prescott. And he comes back with one complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll throw now on the final play. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete.
You want to lost it.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd.
I don't know if I can win this.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
But we'll see.
This is taken at the 3. Uses the spin.
Man,
and he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone
for my team.
put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that. This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ends up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Now Rodgers. Left side complete. Safarian Jenkins. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
What the? This game just does not like me.
Rodgers now on first down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And down inside
that
the
was
15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
I had no
And a big
idea.
loss here as he's taken down. Dalvin Tomlinson in there to drop him for his second sack down here tonight.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitive.
And he can't
even
get
throw
rid of
it?
He's taken down. William Hayes in there to get him for his second sack of the night.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And Elliott puts this one through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession
so
of
if
the
I went
second
like
half.
that, you
last
pull a
drive,
John Claude
went
and
for it
then
on
you
fourth,
just have
turned
your
it
eyes.
over.
You ever
Good
watch
job by their
Bloodsport?
defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful.
If you look
here.
like you would have
And
like
sometimes
you'd
when
be
you see these
blindfolded, I'll do
calls
like
on
that. You
fourth
would
down
like
when they decide to go for it, it's not
without
necessarily
even noticing.
the coach
But you
saying,
know
I believe in my offense.
That's the way I feel
Sometimes
like
the
in
coach
the
saying, I
game.
believe in my defense.
Feels like you got
I
a
can afford to
blindfold
go
on
for
this
it here. Because if we don't
know
get
what the
it,
plays
I
are.
don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what
I
happened.
mean, I don't know if that's a good
I do. I
example.
think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Prescott now on second down. Looking deep for Demarius. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on third down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allow the defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to...
That's horrible.
Prescott. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And he's able to get this one up to the 45-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
Here we go, 46. 46.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher
And guess who it is?
in there to drop it for his second sack now here tonight.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
He's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. And Charles got to like what this defense has been
did I
able
just
to do
read
these
that right?
last couple of plays.
Not
Yeah, they
three,
get the
but
sack
two
on first
passes.
down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away
They're
from
like
getting
5
the
for
football
7
right back. But it's a big play. They've got to
5 for
hold up.
14? I thought it said 5 for 7. Like, I swear you passed more than that.
On third down,
Oh,
that's Lewis.
okay, good.
They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
Good job, defense.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits.
Tom Brady's
and leaves
the
creases
quarterback
like they were able to
of
exploit right
the
there.
Buccaneers. Mariota's
Here's Marquette
quarterback
King
for New
now
Orleans.
as he's on to punt for sure. And look at this, it's a fake, but he will not make the first down marker, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
My guys are ready for that,
Such a
man.
risky
You
play
can't be
there
doing
to
trick
fake
plays
it.
like
You're
that.
either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he'll be a little shy
Low
of the
scoring
25.
game, man.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh, I thought I picked the wrong guy, too.
This time to the 17.
I thought X was the
First catch
one
of the new
going that
season
way.
for him, and he picks up the first.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field.
Get out of the way!
A chance of success as they did on that play.
Get out of the way!
Move.
Good little game. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
This will be caught just inside
Oh
the 10.
my gosh, dude.
The ball's out, and this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's
stupid.
over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms and they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there.
That's way off.
They need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
I'm not sure how much I really love that call. It almost seems like a little bit of a give up there. But maybe what they were thinking is, we got a chance to pop one. They think we're just going to give up here, hand it to the big man, and maybe he can get through. Sometimes there's a little bit of courage in play calling that maybe we don't give enough credit.
That's taken on the 25. A great return there of 22 yards. Get out of the way! Packer football here, 1st down and 10. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
We need to play this tomorrow.
To atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. Caught Safarian Jenkins, right side.
Try to stiff
get
arm
it
me,
down to the
still got me.
47 here. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
In this situation, the dictation is coming from the defense, right? They're going to tell you, you can have 6, 7 yards. Do that
really
all
have
the way
anybody else
downfield.
in the league.
Just go ahead and take the time off the clock. I think they've got to start attacking vertically a lot more.
And he's got a man, Calvin
They don't
Ridley.
have any deep threat guys.
So they call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Rodgers now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Now a desperate. And this is
Yes! Calvin Ridley, let's go.
Touchdown.
Oh, different 2, okay.
Here we go now as
All
we
right,
get
coach.
set for a big 2-point conversion. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken
I couldn't do
down.
anything.
What a huge play at this point in the game.
Well, they tried to
One of your
get
players
2
is injured.
and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready.
That's not even right. Like, I already set it up, too.
And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it
Oh, well.
and get the football.
It was worth a
tough
shot.
one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely
I'll just
have
have
to
to
get
go
it.
for
They
2.
still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
That is way off.
They keep it on the ground again.
Oh.
Gordon. And the second wave of
You can
tackles
get
is
your
going
run
to get
game
him as
going.
they stop him behind the line. And now the Packers going to take another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
It's coming now. Switch and
Prescott. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle.
Thank you.
Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. He was looking for Brock that time.
That's what you get for
He
going
got the slim lead late and
trusting
the
Gronkowski
football,
too
so
much.
why are you throwing it there?
Remember
Dude,
during the year when we
if
asked
I
one
beat
of the
you
head
twice
coaches,
in a
you know,
row,
if
that
you're
would
in
be
this spot,
crazy.
why would you throw the ball?
Yeah.
And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his
But
offense.
still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Oh,
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Wesley Woodyard.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah.
You're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
So
I
good
know.
field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
Really?
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Back to throw. They find some open field here. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The leg work there getting him the first. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead,
okay.
2nd down.
Hard what?
This defense has watched their lead dwindle.
I got no
This is where they
deep
really
threat
need to
guy. Like, it's
bow
hard
out.
to...
They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early, and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it.
Go!
Looks like they want to finish this one off.
And he takes this thing down deep into
Oh
Chicago
my
territory.
gosh.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
I don't know how I read
here with
that.
just under
Really
40
good.
seconds to go in the game. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left.
Oh no!
There on the scramble.
He stopped me.
Second down. Clock now under 30 ticks and running. Rodgers to throw.
Yes!
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many people watching this one right here who gave up because that score? They might want to try to rush back into this stadium.
I think they will make me go for two. Yep.
Game-deciding score, although
Oh.
time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well,
Now you're going to have to
come
get
back
in
here
field
and watch
goal
this
range
one
if I
because you
make
and
this.
We're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Here's Rodgers.
Yes!
So now a field goal.
He was wide open too. I don't know why he couldn't still.
So that effort gives him a
Oh no!
guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really
What a
good strategy
game.
because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage.
Oh my
At least give your team a
gosh,
fighting
bro.
chance.
Now Dion Lewis to return. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Now Dak Prescott and the offense heading back onto the field. Certainly they want to win this game, but down 3, they know what they need to do. Get in field goal range, at least have a chance to tie.
And if you approach it the right way, you almost have a safety net. Knowing just a field goal gets it done.
Someone get it!
And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic in this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Prescott. Now a desperation throw.
For the win. Interception.
There as it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. Well, that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Good game. Oh my gosh. I swear I've gotten so much better. Alright, y'all. If y'all enjoyed this, see y'all later, man. Peace out.